What's goody, man? My name is Script, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, today, highly requested video, we have my entire settings video slash, I guess, reveal, because I have never done this type of video. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of people been asking me, especially on TikTok, man. Every day I get a, oh, can I have your settings? Oh, can I have your load ups? This and that, this and that. So now, go ahead and make this video for y'all. But if you're new, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you like the settings, and let me know how they are. Without further ado, let's hop into it.
Got me thinking, babe. Tell me if you with it, cause I'm with it, babe. I haven't heard from you and I'm in it, babe. Just tell me what to do and I get it, babe.
Now for my most requested thing, like ever, bro. People been asking me for my layout. So I use 5-finger layout, right? It's kind of hard if you guys see the buttons, but hopefully you can see them, right? So I have my top left is my shoot button, and below that is my ADS button, and then above that is my reload button. And then that middle button, that's the knife button I don't use. I suggest you never use it because it's a terrible button. It messes you up when you're shooting people up close, so hide that somewhere. Then I have my primary and my secondary right next to that. And then the map, it's kind of hard to see. I have the map right there. Then my 2 grenade and smoke tacticals. I recommend you guys split them so they're not the same, so you don't have to toggle in between them. In game, you just click a grenade or click a smoke. It's a lot easier. It's in the settings. I'll show that later in the video. But going on, furthermore, we have my jump button and my crouch button, and then we have what's that called, the operator button. And at the very top right, we have the inspect button, like how you inspect your gun. I don't really use that much, that's why it's at the corner. But furthermore, we have my health bar. I keep it really small because I don't like to have it on the screen. But if I'm trying really hard, I'll like make it more visible and make it bigger so I can see how much health I have, like in competitive games or whatnot. I have my plant bomb, change weapon, and calling card. Calling card is very important. Make sure you guys have that on. That tells you when someone's about to drop a nuke. Whenever you see a 15 kill streak, someone on the other team, that means they're probably about to nuke you. So I use that to tell me when someone is close to getting a nuke, so I don't get nuked. That's about it. And then I have my score streaks at the bottom right next, or right on top of my health bar. All right, so here are my basic settings. These are pretty much been the same since the game came out like 3 years ago. They've added a couple new ones like perspective teammate. You want to have that on. It kind of depends on what device you have, but typically when you have that on, it allows you to see where your allows you to see where your teammates are at in the map. So if they die, it gives you more information on where the enemy is located. And I was saying before, you want to put split throw button on, so it splits your grenade, and your smoke, or whatever lethal and tactical you have. Furthermore, damage number you want to put on 60. That's what I found to be the best. ADS is personal preference. I use 5 fingers, so I use tap and hold to ADS. Display left fire button, I don't touch that. Tap and crouch, just leave that the same. A lot of people use always sprint, but I found that to use the dead silence perk, you have to walk for it to work. So I put mine on 74, but again, that's personal preference. I don't use gyroscope. And my FOV, I used to use 75 FOV, but I wanted to play on 90, and I decided one day to switch and just stick to it, and now I'm used to it. A lot of people say people look like ants and they're too far, but I've just gotten used to it. So if you're trying to get used to it, it's gonna take you a while, because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I still have to squint and see my enemies. They do look small, but I like the field of view. I can see everything. Then my marker settings, that's again personal preference, but if you want to copy mine, you can. And then my mini map, 69 and 100 opacity. Now again, personal preference, but I have mine in the middle top of my layout, so it allows me to see the entire map. It also allows me to see the entire map and know where my enemies are at. And then the map zoom, the icon zoom, you want to put those to 50 and 60. So now to the juicy part of the video, my sensitivities. Now again, sensitivity is 100% personal preference. Cannot stress this enough. sensitivity is something you have to find on your own time, and you have to master it. There's people that play on max sensitivity and they're really good, and there's people that play on 30 sensitivity and that are really good. So, you know, it kind of varies on how you want to play and what you're like and what you can use. But furthermore, let's go through it. So I use Speed Excel 140. I use switch while opening ADS. I'm not gonna lie, I just changed to switch while opening it. I switch while opening ADS. I used to use gradual for like 6 months, but I just switched back. I don't know, I just feel like it'll be better for me. All right, so for my standard I use 60. For my ADS I use 80. For my red dot, it should be the same as your ADS, use 80. Tactical 3 times, 4 times, 6 times, and 8 times I've never used them before, so if you're trying to find those sensitivities, I can't help you because I've never used them. But my sniper is 78. Then of course my firing sensitivity is exactly the same thing as my camera sensitivity. Now everything else in the settings don't apply to me. I don't really play BR. I do it for fun, so my settings on BR would be trash. You don't want to take my BR settings. Vehicle settings, again, doesn't apply to me. Quick messages, you just make those if you want to talk trash in the game. Just make those how you want, you know what I'm saying? Controller, language, English, but you know, if I'm feeling a little, you know what I'm saying, spicy, I'll put on some Dutch or some French, you know what I'm saying? But that's rare occasions. The installs on me. But yeah, that's it. That would conclude this settings video. Hope you guys learned something, or if I helped you out, let me know in the comments if any of the settings helped you. Let me know if any of the settings helped you. Don't forget, like I said at the beginning of the video, like, subscribe, comment if you're new, man. I'm gonna start being consistent on YouTube. I've been lacking. For my OGs, just stick with me, man. But that'll be all. Y'all have a wonderful night/day.